we got another video. This video, we're gonna be ranking every small forward in the, not every small forward. I keep doing this, like starting small forwards in the NBA and stuff like that, like the important ones and everything. First of all, I gotta make an F tier. Hey, if you're watching this video and you like make tier lists and stuff, stop making tier lists that doesn't have an F tier, bro. Like everything, almost every subject that you can make a tier list of has something that can be an F tier. Unless it's like, I don't know, Polo G albums. Bruh, y'all gonna call that glaze. Alright, let me just go ahead and start with the video, bruh. First, LeBron, S tier, bro. Me. If you want to count him as a small forward at this point, Darvin Ham and even Frank Vogel both played him at power forward the last 2-3 seasons. So technically he's a power forward. Like Rui Hachimura is literally on the list. Like this is what I be talking about. But LeBron's S tier. Let's be for real. Even though in my top 100 list I didn't have him top 10, and if I remade that list, I may have him like at 10 or something, but I'm not sure. Anyway, look, either way, LeBron's S tier. He's one of the best small forwards in the league, if not the best small forward. Next, Rui Hachimura. I'm gonna put him at C tier for now, but there's a chance he goes down to D. But to see, PG player that was in the shooting guard tier list, even though he played small forward, and I'm starting to get tired of these tier lists, including double players, because I didn't realize until I was rewatching my shooting guard video. Tyrese Maxey was in the point guard video. Don't know why, but PG or Tyrese Maxey's gonna play point guard this season, but you know what I mean. Anyway, PG I put him in B tier in the other tier list, so I'm gonna leave him at B. Wiggins is C tier, and I feel like these players will probably stay C tier. Yeah, Josh Goshi's F tier. He doesn't do anything on the NBA court. He's not good at defense anymore. He can't really shoot, and he can't really do anything else. Harrison Barnes is D tier. He's a worse version of what he was 2 years ago, and what he was 2 years ago wasn't even that crazy. So D tier. MPJ, I would look, he put B, and that makes me want to put PG in A. So I'm gonna leave PG in A right now because Rui Hachimura Wiggins is a different tier from Harrison Barnes. So we're gonna leave it like that. By the way, I do actually like rank these small forwards on this list, so I do think Rui Hachimura is better than Wiggins for context. But this is actually good because we actually have a player in every tier so far, and now y'all know the context of the list. James McDaniels, I put in B. Great defender, but you can't really do anything else. If he like had a great shot, I'll put James McDaniels in top of B. But right now I'll put him below MPJ, even though MPJ didn't do anything in the playoffs. Next we got a power forward on the list. Anyway, Kyle Anderson is going bottom of D. I don't like Kyle Anderson at all, but in the playoffs he did have some good minutes sometimes. Sometimes he was rebounding, playmaking well, made a couple shots, so can't really criticize him that much. But T-Cyborg F tier. I put him at top of F though, because he's still a great defender. Blue Dortz, I put him in the middle of B. I think he's better than I put him top of B. I feel like one of the best. He's a top 3 perimeter defender in the league. I'll say that for sure, and he can shoot. So top of B. Lauri Markkanen, I'll put in bottom of A. Actually, no, I'll put him on top of A. Wait, bro, that's the thing. Is Lauri Markkanen better than Paul George? My bad, I almost fell. Lauri Markkanen, I don't know if he's better than Paul George, bro. Because Paul George, as a kind of second option, averaged 20-ish points behind Kawhi. And Paul George is really like a third option because Harden has the ball more than Paul George. But he also did play bad in the playoffs. Thing is about Lauri Markkanen, he plays on a bad team. And he's really only better at scoring aspects. And not every scoring aspect he's better at. So, I don't know. Y'all put down in the comments who y'all think is better, Paul George or Lauri Markkanen. I know, obviously, y'all would rather take Lauri Markkanen because he's younger, better contract. But who's better? Josh Green, bottom of C. His defense got better. But I feel like he doesn't know his role. I feel like he should stick to just shooting. But I feel like sometimes he tries to do more than that. Dylan Brooks, I put him in almost top of C. I think he's better than Wiggins at this point in his career than Josh Green. But again, it's just like outside the defense, Dylan Brooks doesn't do much. Zaire Williams is F tier. He's young, so I guess he has a chance to become better. But as of right now, he's really not good. Brandon Ingram, he disappointed me in the playoffs, but I'm gonna assume he was just hurt. I'm gonna put him at A. By the way, just because I put PG, Laurie Marketing, Brandon Ingram at A, doesn't mean I think they're like right below LeBron. If anything, it's LeBron tier below them, and then these players. But that's not how the list is structured, so we're just gonna leave it like this. But again, Brandon Ingram played horrible in the playoffs, but he did just come back from an injury. Also, he had disputes with the coach and stuff like that. He's also having disputes with the front office. So I don't know why I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Brandon Ingram, I would have requested a trade. Your coach is criticizing you. Your front office doesn't want to give you an extension. And it just seems like you're always going to stick to that second option role with the Pelicans. So, if I'm Brandon Ingram, I'm requesting a trade, but that's just me. Keldon Johnson, I put him in pretty much bottom of C. I put him right below Josh Green. I don't watch enough Keldon Johnson to know what he does. I know he can't shoot. I don't like players who can't shoot. Especially surrounded by more players who can't shoot. But, hey, I feel like if Keldon Johnson was surrounded around the right pieces, he would be like B, borderline B. Let me say that. Jaylen Brown actually plays small forward, so I guess that's a good thing that he's on this list. And technically, I'm gonna put him S tier, just because like I did have him in like my top 15 best players. Only had him a couple spots below LeBron, so hey, going S tier. Also, I don't think he's on the same tier as these three players. These three players are like the third option on the championship team. And we just seen Jaylen Brown average the most points. Wait, did he average more points than Tatum? I believe he averaged more points than Tatum. I could be wrong. If he didn't, we seen him be a first/second option on the championship team. I don't think any of these threes below him can do that. So, Jaylen Brown deserves to be S tier. I ain't gonna lie. Mikal Bridges, he had a down year, but I still feel like he's that player that we seen 2 years ago. So I'm putting Mikal Bridges to B. He was like third in voting defense player of the year, and he could shoot, and he could score. Like I'm not even gonna list him as a 3D player. He could score. RJ Barrett is one of the most confusing players in the NBA to me. Like when he first got to the Raptors, he was playing great. And then after that, kind of dipped back down to Knicks RJ Barrett. I don't know, bro. I thought RJ Barrett was going to be like a great player, but he seems like an inconsistent scorer. Not a great shooter, but he can shoot. He has improved his shooting. His defense is actually pretty good, but at the same time, I don't know. He's bottom of B for me. Josh Hart, again, bottom of B. But I said that like in a bad way. That's not what I meant. Josh Hart is actually really good. Obviously, he's one of the best hustle players in the NBA. He gets a lot of offensive rebounds and just rebounds in general. And in the playoffs specifically, he was shooting well. I don't know what's going to happen next regular season and stuff like that. And Josh Hart's a great defender too. I know a lot of people don't see him as a defender, but I do. So Josh Hart's going bottom to B. Tobias Harris, top of C. Tobias Harris is literally the definition of C tier. I'll just say that. Even though Tobias Harris can average a decent amount of points, like 15 points per game or whatever, we seen what he did in the playoffs. Unexcusable. Kelly Oubre. First of all, Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris both start. Tobias Harris plays power forward. Anyway, Kelly Oubre, he's like lower in C tier. I'll put him above Wiggins, low key, just because his defense. It's not better than Wiggins' defense, but his defense got better. Also, he can shoot. He did solidify his spot in the league for. Scotty Barnes plays power forward, but Scotty Barnes I put in top of B. He's not A tier yet, but obviously he made the All-Star game this year. Even though it's through All-Star replacement, nobody's gonna look at that a couple years from now. Scotty Barnes is a great player. Max Strus. I put him in bottom of C. He's okay, but when he's not shooting, he's literally not doing anything on the court. That's the only problem with Max Strus. And this is those type of players in general, to be honest. Isaac Okoro, nah, he's going to D tier, bro. Nah, I feel like Harrison Barnes is better. I feel like Harrison Barnes is better. He's supposed to be 3 and D, but he's not great at 3-pointers or defense. So D tier. DeMar DeRozan. Oh my God, this is one of the most borderline players on this list, bro. I'm gonna put him in B, right above Scotty Barnes. The reason I don't have him in A is just like DeMar DeRozan just joined the Kings, right? I don't think that's gonna push them any further than they were gonna. Well, okay, I think they're gonna make the playoffs now, but I don't think it's gonna push them to like the conference finals or anything. If you put any of these straight 3 players on the Kings, I feel like that's a conference finals appearance or maybe a second round appearance or just a better chance. This is like DeMar DeRozan doesn't fit with a lot of teams just because he can't shoot and stuff like that. Not a great defender, but I don't know. Maybe since he's with the Kings, we're gonna be with the Kings, he'll play better. But we'll see. Bogdanovich. Uh, I'm gonna put him right next to Wiggins as of right now. When I think actually no, I think when he first got to the Knicks, he barely played. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know he played. Wait, no. Okay, let me backtrack. He was on the Pistons. Didn't play great in the Pistons, even though he played good the year before. So that may be because injury. I think by the time he got to the Knicks, he was hurt. Then he got hurt again in the playoffs. So yeah, he's in C. He could literally go anywhere. Bruce Brown. See, I'm not even mad y'all put him as a small forward because I really don't know. No, because the Raptors shooting guard is Gary Trent. Okay, that's right. Bruce Brown. Second on C. He's good at defense, but doesn't really do anything. Chris Middleton. Mid is in the name. Let's stop. I put Chris Middleton like right here. Chris Middleton fell off a little bit, but he's not horrible. He had some moments in the playoffs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. DeAndre Hunter, top of C. Plays defense. He can shoot. Doesn't really do anything besides that, though. He is consistent. Gordon Hayward. I should put him F for retiring. Yeah, I'm just going to put him in D. Like, right behind Harrison Barnes. Here's my thing with Gordon Hayward. I don't like what Gordon Hayward did. You complained about your minutes in the playoffs, said you deserved minutes. Then you go in free agency. I'm assuming he didn't get a contract from the NBA team, and he basically just retired because of that. Like, that's lame to me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta prove yourself. Like, you didn't even try to prove yourself. You just, like, I don't know, bro. Brandon Miller. I don't know. I haven't watched a single Hornets game this season. I ain't gonna lie. Because even when the Lakers played the Hornets, LaMelo Ball was hurt. So, there was no point in watching it. I put him in C. That might be disrespectful. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I know he can shoot. I know he's a solid defender. I know he kind of has like a PG playing style. I just haven't watched the Hornets. Josh Richardson. Holy mid. Bottom C. Franz Wagner. Bottom of B-ish. I don't like the way he plays at all. Can't really shoot. He plays slow, but since he's tall and lengthy paws, he can like get to his spots and stuff. This just doesn't seem like a recipe to become like an all-star in this league. And he's still young in his career, so you would think he has a chance to be like a Lauri Markkanen or something like that. But Lauri Markkanen is just like a great shooter. I will probably never see Franz Wagner become that. So there's a huge difference. So I don't really know when to rank him. I don't know the dude's name, but he's like the worst starter in the league. Actually, he's not starting anymore, but you know what I mean. Denny Adia. Bob? I put him in top of C. I don't feel like he's the same tier as these other players because the players in B would be great pieces on the championship team, and I don't think Denny Adia is that yet. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. I think this tier list is great. Besides like S and A tier, thing is like someone could maybe convince me that Jaylen Brown is in the same tier as LeBron. And then again, I think LeBron is 2 tiers above Paul George, Lauri Markkanen, and Brandon Ingram, but that's just how the tier list is. But I'm going to end the video right there. Go check out the point guard. No, I said right. Point guard tier list and shooting guard tier list. And my top 100 players list. And yeah, peace out.